Leo, welcome to your reading. I hope all is well with you. Thank you for being here. If you are new here, welcome to you. If you are returning, I am very grateful to have your support. Thank you to those of you who support the channel. I appreciate you. Personals are open. Email me blackbutterflydiamondtarot@gmail.com. I'm loving and connecting with you guys who have been reaching out to me to book personals. It is a first come, first serve, so do get your bookings in before the weekend. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and get you this reading. Messages for Leo. Tell me about Leo and what they need to be aware of at this time. Only take what resonates. If you are cross-watching for a Leo, chances are there could be messages in this for you also. Flip the roles as you see fit. Never take on any message that is not for you. Watch other readings too. Use your discernment when you are watching tarot. Let's see. Messages for Leo. The Six of Coins in the reverse and the Five of Swords. First message. Ace of Coins is at the bottom of the deck. If someone owes you money, they're intentionally withholding it. Somebody could be using money as a weapon. Whether this is they know that they need to give you something and they don't want to pay it. Or there's something that they're sitting on. They know that they have it to give. And there's some sort of spite connected to money or how they're giving. Now, if this is not money, this could be like dangling a carrot of an offer or something that is of value to you. And they're not giving it on purpose. The Five of Swords talks about they know what they're doing. Five of Swords is intentional, okay? The King of Coins. This definitely could have something to do with finances for some of you. Some of you are dealing with an earth sign. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Hanged Man in the reverse. The King of Swords in the reverse. The Chariot card in the reverse. The Knight of Swords. Who are all these people? You have 4 people in your reading, Leo. 4 people. Bottom of the deck, the High Priestess, the King of Cups, Queen of Coins. There's like an energy of someone holding another person back to go towards who they want to invest in. This could be somebody who feels like home with someone and they're in another place, like they're not connected to the person they want to be with. Whether this is you or someone around you feeling this way. Someone is feeling like they're distant from a person that they're trying to manifest something with. They know who they love. The King of Cups is underneath the deck. They know, they feel led by spirit where it comes to feeling like they should be connected to someone. This could be someone who's not with their counterpart. And I don't know if this is you with someone dealing with someone else and you're the person who they want to come back to, or because there's a lot of people here. Or this is someone about you or someone wanting to be somewhere else away from you. I do feel like there's more people than needs to be in a scenario here. Yeah. Someone could be using someone for money. I mean, I want to say that there's some sort of finances being held over someone's head or some sort of threatening behavior regarding money. I don't know what that's about. Somebody could also be blackmailing someone or really being mean where it comes to holding someone against their will. Now, no one's held against their will really, but there's something that someone could be holding above someone's head that is making them slow down or not move forward. Someone feels stuck with someone, and I feel like this could be a karmic or someone who they got involved with. Okay, this could be a fire sign that they're dealing with, but we got the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Someone's definitely dealing with somebody who doesn't have their best interests at heart, most definitely. So just watch yourself. If this is not you and this is someone else, then that's what's going on. I feel like there needs to be a shift in perspective where it comes to you. If you've been waiting on a payout or waiting for something to be given to you, and that could be money, very much so, especially if you have an agreement with someone and someone's not upholding their end of the agreement. Don't wait on that person. And it could be something that you actually need, or you feel like you need to move forward. Some of you have been waiting on someone to bring their portion to the table in order for you to get something done. Don't wait on that person. Heavy message on not waiting for them. It might be frustrating. You might be upset with someone. You might even feel like someone's intentionally holding money away from you, especially if this is to do with paying something. Children, it could be child support for some of you. There's no pages here, so it might not be, but there is fathering energy. So there could be some sort of dispute around someone paying for something that they're not paying for, or they're supposed to be paying and they're not paying, and you feel like they're doing it intentionally. Now, it could be that someone who they're dealing with is causing them issues. So then it's like, okay, don't give that person money, give it to me, or some sort of weird shit like that. Like, you could have someone in their corner, someone who could be needing to give something to you, say it's for children or whatever have you, and there's someone in the background saying, oh, I need it for this and I need it for that, don't pay that. I'm going to tell you now, anybody who condones, so say this is a child support situation, right? Any person who is with a father, okay, let me just say it and make it clear. Any person that is with a father who condones poor parenting, who condones withholding money from the children's mother, who condones not showing up when you need to for that kid, who condones being half-assed where it comes to showing up for the responsibility that is a child, no respect. No respect. Any person who condones a masculine doing that's a different type of delusion. That's a different type of, are you all right? Are you okay up there? Are you crazy? Like, that's a different type of mindset that I would never be able to respect or resonate with. And I feel like if that's the standard that you are expecting a masculine to be in, and that's a masculine that you are connecting to, because this could very much be a scenario, and you're wondering why, that's the reason. If there's a woman that is making a masculine do that, or trying to control a masculine from moving forward or giving or being open-handed where it comes to some sort of contract or children, and it will be those same women or men. I'm saying woman because the Queen of Wands is here. It's a feminine energy. Those, or it could be a masculine that acts feminine. Those same women, men, whoever, are the ones that expect that person to do right by them. Some sort of weird shit like that is going on. If this is you, Leo, heed the warning, okay? If you're dealing with a woman, a man, who is trying to control you through money or tell you don't do this, spend on this instead. Have a backbone. That's not the way. Not the way. Because I don't feel like it's coming from a good place. I feel like someone's in the company of someone who is extremely conceited. Could even be a gold digger. What is this about? Page of Coins. It could be about children. Thank you, Spirit. For someone out there, this is a dispute around looking after a child, showing up for a child, paying for a child. And look at the page that came out. It's the Page of Pentacles. There's a child or something that needs nurturing, or someone is holding someone in a way, in some sort of chokehold, and there's something else that they need to be giving to, or something that they need to be paying attention to. Now, when I talk about children and issues of this, I know that not everybody has that scenario. Take the reading as it resonates. If you are owed money from someone, if there was some sort of agreement that you and a person got into, whether that's paying for a trip, paying for, I don't know, giving you some sort of money that you paid to them, take it as it resonates. It doesn't have to be that because I'm talking about child support, children, taking care of children, that is your story. Take it. You got to open your mind, take this as it resonates. But don't force it. This could be about an investment. You're waiting for someone to invest. You could even be waiting for somebody to start something new with you. I don't know. No judgment. This could be that someone's with someone else and someone's slowed down or stalling because they need to close out something with someone else, a karmic in their life. And you could be here anticipating a new offer from someone or something from someone that you're waiting on. Don't wait on someone to do that. So say you're putting your life on hold because you feel like this person's going to come around. Don't do that anymore. Leave, go, live your life, do more things, find another means to pay for whatever you need to pay for, and this is coming from a mother myself. And although it could be very different for you in terms of a different scenario, it's not all the time that you might have the means to do it. You might have to wait a little bit. You might have to wait till next month to do that, or to do whatever it is, or to pay for whatever it is for that kid, or to get whatever. But it happens. You got to find another way. Like, someone needs to find another avenue and not rely on someone who could be laid up underneath someone else who could be a karmic. What's the Queen of Wands in the reverse? The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. The Moon card and the King of Wands. I'm telling you, someone is connected to a feminine energy, Three of Pentacles in the reverse, that they shouldn't be. And when I say shouldn't be, it's a choice. They're there. So obviously they willingly got into this, whatever this is. But this is someone who doesn't want to succumb to this person anymore. If this person was laying flat down on the floor and saying yes to this person all the time, this is somebody who has some sort of hidden agenda where it comes to getting away from someone. Now, if you're dealing with someone who's in another connection, I would walk away from this. Someone could also be being cheated on as well. This feminine energy could have another person. It's like, I don't know who this... There's a feminine energy here that has more than one masculine. They're seeing two people. There's two kings. This could be somebody very lazy who just expects people to give to them. Give to them. Give to them. This might be somebody who doesn't even work. Like, they don't go and get it for themselves. They're just expecting... They have their hand out. They wouldn't be the one to provide. They have their hand out. They wouldn't be the one to bring anything to the table. They have their hand out. Be aware, if you are a Leo and you're a masculine Leo, there could be a feminine that has another person that they're sleeping with. Like, the karmic has a karmic. Could even be multiple men here. Knight of Swords. Two of Wands. Someone is somewhere with someone else and they feel stuck. They feel like they want to go towards something else. What's this something else? This could be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Someone could also be frustrated by the circumstances that they've got themselves into. But again, it's a choice. They're there because they chose to be there. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. They want to get out of something that's not working for them. They may feel like someone's mean, or they're not connecting with someone in the way that they feel like they should be. Someone could have got tied into a whole illusion up here, and now they're realizing it's an illusion, and they're realizing that, okay, me and this person don't gel. This person is sour. This person is conceited. I'm not that way. But they could have been doing conceited things because of who they're attached to. How does this relate to Leo? How does this relate to Leo? I feel like how it relates to you is you need to move out of the situation. Seven of Wands. You could definitely have been fighting your case, pleading your case. Yeah. Go and make yourself happy, Leo. I feel like this is something that you need to stop fighting for. So say you was going back and forth, or you were standing your ground, even if it's to do with children. I feel like I need to tell someone with the Lovers card to let something go. Because I feel like there's a wish fulfillment coming in through you not even giving to this. Channel your energy in another way. Someone needs to channel their energy towards something that's going to make them happy. I don't know if you've just been putting too much time on or emphasis on something that's not fair to you, or there's something that been waiting on receiving and it hasn't come to you. Someone needs to find another means to do something. You've been fighting for the wrong thing. You've been fighting for or putting your energy into something that is not going to change, or someone is stuck somewhere. Someone's stuck somewhere with someone else, and that's their business. That ain't nothing to do with you. If this person wants to be a karmic, be with a karmic, or attach themselves to someone who even has a karmic or is seeing someone else. That's their business. Like, that's their business to handle. I feel like someone here wants to be out of a situation to come towards you, but it's not, there's wanting to be somewhere, there's wanting to be unstuck, and then there's actually physically doing the unstuck thing, doing the act of making yourself available to go where you want to go. Someone's not doing that, and because of that, you cannot do nothing about that. It sounds so harsh, straight to the point, but I'm going to tell you, there's better for you out there, Leo, if this is resonating for you and you're looking over at someone who's dealing with a karmic. You know that person's trashy. You know that person is condoning some sort of treatment of some sort of responsibility or neglecting a responsibility. This could definitely be someone who has a son. If there's a masculine who could have a son, it could be a daughter too, but a son. They could look very much like their father if you have a child with this person. Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Spitting image, I'm hearing. Someone looks a lot like their father. And there's a woman that's muscling in on this. Page of Swords in the reverse. Page of Wands. Could be 2 children involved even. Someone is... does this person have them under some sort of energy manipulation here? Because someone... The King of Coins is established energy. This is a man. If it's not a man that you're dealing with, woman. But besides the point, someone's solid in their own right. They may have a good job. They could take care of themselves. They could take care of family even. Someone is being like, they get around someone. This feminine energy here. They get around someone and then they turn into putty. They turn into a child. So I'm thinking, is this energy manipulation? Because the Queen of Wands in the reverse could be someone dark. Someone's got them in an illusion. The 7 of Cups. Someone's got them in an illusion. Someone's walked into a whole illusion. Queen of Cups. This could have even have been someone who put some sort of magic on this person. Oh, you love me. You're going to love me. They're being taken advantage of. The lovers, you love me. If someone's been acting odd, yeah, someone's under domination by someone. The Queen of Swords. 7 of Swords. Yeah, there's a real manipulative person in this person's energy. I feel like it's a strong feminine energy. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. And it's making someone just let go of their responsibilities. If someone's been acting weird, I do feel like there's an element of an illusion or some sort of manipulation here by a feminine energy. For some of you, this could be multiple feminines. This could be like a mother of this feminine and them. I don't know. I feel like this person's very captivated by this person. I feel like they could have been, someone saw a good thing in a masculine and they thought, okay, let me take that. I want a bit of that. I want all of that, but I'm going to change this masculine. So they drop all their other responsibilities, be careless with everything else that they may have that's going on in their life, be that children, other commitments, other people, possibly even a marriage. I don't know if you was married to this person or committed to this person at one point. I'm going to take, because I see something that I like. Doesn't matter if they've got other things going on. Doesn't matter if they've even got a wife. It's mine. I want to take it and it's mine. And I'm going to manipulate this person to drop everything else of sound mind and give into this illusion that I've got going on here. This person could be seeing someone else. This person could have another person that they sleep with. And this person they use for money. Your person or whoever's in the middle that's connected to you is being used for money. That's what this is. They're under some sort of spell of manipulation, most definitely. And if someone's neglecting children, maybe they're making excuses, not showing up for a child, not showing up. This person, it feels like a child when they're next to this person. Someone's dominating someone. Bend over, I'm hearing. I don't know if this is some sort of spell work or something that someone has done here. You're going to bend to my will. You're going to bend over. You're going to submit to me. You may wonder why someone that was once so upright has become so laid back, so I want to say weak, like no backbone, more so. Someone has gone from having a backbone and being someone that you knew to being someone you don't recognize, and it's who they're attached to. Be careful who you get involved with. Be careful who you sleep with out here. I'm telling you, because you will sleep with someone and your whole life will just be compromised. People think it's a joke. Who you exchange energies with. Masculines have got to be very, very careful who they sleep with. Even feminines. It's not a joke out here. Someone is under some heavy, heavy manipulation. Heavy. Hermit. Knight of Wands. Four of Wands and the Justice. I feel like there's a big message here. The Sun card is at the bottom of the deck as I asked, what's next for you? Leo, I feel like this is something that you need to stay far away from. Unfortunately, sometimes these things happen where you may even be able to see that there's manipulation going on right in front of your eyes. You know, call us crazy, but sometimes people don't listen enough to those people who say certain things. Sometimes it gets overlooked. What do you mean someone's under a spell? What do you mean someone's under domination? What do you mean someone's manipulating another person? Yeah. And you could very much know that that's being done, Leo, or you know that someone is not good. Whoever this is someone who's very low vibrational, and there's a hold. Someone who you know has completely changed because of someone that they're connected to. Leo, I feel like there's an energy of you moving forward. I feel like if you've been sort of solo, if you've been waiting, if you've been holding steady, some of you spend a lot of time at home. Maybe that's where you feel like, you know, your energy needs to be at this time. But there's something here about you being stagnant waiting, and then you needing to cut that tie of waiting and going to get it on your own. Now, that is not always going to be easy. I'm saying it as simple as what I'm saying it, but that takes work, that takes time. You know, especially if this is to do with financial responsibilities, especially if this is to do with finding another way to do something because someone has folded on you, or someone, it just isn't showing up. It's just giving what is up with you. Like, I don't know if you said that to someone here. It's giving what happened to you. In that voice too. What happened to you? Ever since you went over there, or ever since da-da-da happened. Like, what happened? What happened? You've gone from this to this. Like, someone has completely changed, and not in the best way. There is a masculine who don't have no backbone. Masculine or feminine, but masculine is strong with a Jezebel feminine, low vibrational feminine, a manipulative feminine. I feel like you need to go towards restoring balance for yourself. Some of you could even be considering moving away. I do feel like there's something here about you not waiting anymore, and to see that something isn't to be waited on anymore. Now, I'm not saying that you was necessarily near the door waiting, looking out the window, you know, shaking the curtain to look outside. I'm not saying that that's what you've been doing, but there's definitely been some sort of background expectation that, oh, maybe they're going to give it now, or maybe I'm going to see them now, or maybe, you know, this person's gone now, or maybe like there's someone here who's been hanging on to someone's word, or hanging on to them changing, or hanging on to something. Take what resonates. If that's not you, don't take it. Leave it. Someone has, okay? This could be someone's story right now. Be respectful of other people. I got to always say that. And there's just something here, Leo, where you need to really just find another way. And I feel like Spirit is making another way for you. I feel like if you realize with the Sun card, Five of Wands, something's been drama. I feel like there's some sort of wake up call to some sort of drama that you should just not really be a part of anymore. And I don't even feel like this is directly you. I feel like this is going on somewhere around you, but there's a masculine who's heavily thinking about you as someone who they want to come towards. But if they're bending over for someone else, sorry to say it that way, if they're bending over for someone else, if they're under some sort of control from a karmic or spell work or whatever, okay, yeah, someone's done some spell work. And I'm not saying it to belittle this, but someone's done some spell work. You move forward. Even if you know it, you're screaming it from the rooftops. They were manipulated. If no one's listening to you, that it is what it is. The most important thing is you know what you know. You feel it. You've seen it before your eyes happen and transpire. That's all that it just needs to be what it is. Okay. And there's something here about you letting go of all of that and just moving forward. It is what it is, because I feel like to some degree something is out of your hands. And if this person cannot see what's going on, who they're laying down with, then you can't do nothing. Frustratingly, you can't do nothing about that. This looks to me as if you've been screaming from the rooftops, or you've been, saying something. You've believed something, something. Even if you haven't outwardly been saying it, you think it, you know it. It's a reoccurring thought. You know that something's been changed about someone, like something isn't making sense. Something doesn't add up. Has someone done something behind the scenes to make this person move stingy or stop showing up? Or yes, hell yes. I'm passionate, guys, because I see it so clearly here. And that should be enough. Self-validation should be enough for you, Leo. It was done. It's been done. Someone is under the thumb somewhere, under some sort of heavy spell, manipulation, confusion. Yeah, you love me. No, they're a karmic. Yeah, you love me. No, you shouldn't be sleeping with this person. They're a Jezebel. That's what someone needs to wake up to. And that is not your job to make them wake up to that fact. Simple, period. I do feel like, though, you have got some sort of justice coming in if you see that and if you leave. There's something about you getting more or your fair dues leaving. Staying there is just putting you in an energy of stagnancy. And I feel like if the more you see that, okay, something is what it is, and I need to do X, Y, Z, there's another way to do something, the more you're going to realize that something is going to shift for you and change, especially around your home life. Queen of Swords. Six of Wands in the reverse. Death card. Yeah, you're blocking your means to more, to better by waiting on this. It wouldn't be a good idea to keep waiting on something that you may have been waiting on or anticipating. Drop the expectation that somebody's going to come through. What will happen with this person here? The Four of Cups, the Two of Cups in the reverse, and the Ace of Swords. They're going to realize when it's too late. The Ten of Swords, when they're done. When someone dries them up, sucks them like a bone in some broth and spits them out. I've got to tell you how I got to tell you, Leo. I've got to tell you. This is the message. I've got to convey the message. When someone chews them up, sucks them dry and spits them out and don't want them anymore, discards them because they're done, they're dry, they've taken everything, they've utilized every resource that this person has, because this is the type of energy. This is a succubus. It's a succubus. When they're done, Ten of Swords, when they feel like they love this person, the King of Cups and the Ten of Swords, it's going to be a goodbye from that person. I feel like someone's with a user. They're going to realize, Four of Cups, that they've missed out on a opportunity of some sort of real, genuine connection. Ace of Swords, and it's going to hit them. I'm telling you. I don't know whose story this is. Someone will view you as a missed opportunity, but I feel like you need to move on. As painful as what that is, I'm giving you virtual hugs and kisses through the camera at this point, because I understand that this is not going to be easy. And as much as what I'm talking, how I'm talking, I want you to realize that obviously it's a lot to realize that, okay, I've got to let this go. Even if you feel like someone's been spiritually manipulated, yes, you've got to let it go. Self-validation is the only validation that you need sometimes. I don't know who that was for. Leo, I love you. If you like how I read, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. But until next time, sending you love and light. If you're interested in a personal, to get some clarity on a personal situation that you could be going through, please do get at me, blackbutterflydiamondtarot@gmail.com. My personals are very much open. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Take care. Bye.